Let's have this problem. A continuous beam ABCD supported by rulers at A, B, and C and hinge at D carries a uniform load of 6,000 Newton per meter along the span AB and a concentrated load of 6 kilonewton at the midspan of BC and a triangular load which varies from 0 at C to a maximum of 9 kilonewton or 9,000 Newton per meter at D. So using modified moment distribution method, compute the moment at B and the moment at C. Okay, so it is stated here nga gamiton daw nato ang modified distribution method. So again, let's recall no nga ang modified moment distribution method, it is when ang far end is simple support. Okay, so kani siya hinge. Pag ang far end is hinge, so it is considered that ang imuhang relative stiffness is only 3/4 as strong or as stiff sa fixed. So mo nang ga-multiply tawag 3/4 sa relative stiffness. Okay, so first step is to compute the the modified stiffness. So modified na siya para makakompute tawag distribution factor. So we have K AB, which is also equal to K BA. So instead of I over 4 only, I over L, you multiply it by 3/4. So pila? 3 over 16. So that is 3I over 16. Okay, so 3I over 16. The next is for the span BC. KBC is equal to KCB. Basta ang imuhang load is symmetric, like uniformly distributed load all along the span or concentrated load at the midspan. So pareha lang yun ang imuhang formula sa K, or equal lang K. So that is I over L, that is still I over 4. And then for KCD, karon kay dili naman siya symmetric, kay triangular naman siya, so lahi si KCD, lahi po si KDC. Sakto ba? Kasi same ra ay ang distribution factor ang ma-change. So KCD, KDC, I over L gyapon. Pero multiply na to by 3/4. So that is 3I over 16. So let's move to the distribution factor. So DF A, basta nasa end niya simple support 1.0, pag fix 0. So DF AB, that is DF AB. DF BA, so kung ano siya, kung BA, ma-include na to si BC kay summation of K man, K over summation of K. So KBA, that is 3I over 16 divided by the summation of K, 3I over 16 plus pila BC, I over 4. So pila value, that is 0.43. So DF BA man to. So dire punta kang BC towards the right. Padulong dire BA man to kay na dire BC. Okay. So BC pilay K sa BC I over 4 divided by the summation of K. So 3I over 16 plus I over 4. So pila na siya. That is 0.57. Okay. So next is distribution factor. Kanina pod padong dire, then padulong dire. So KCB, DFCB and DFCD. So DFCB, that is KCB, which is I over 4 divided by summation of K. So KCB is I over 4 plus KCD 3I over 16. Pilip di value ani. So murag pareha siya sa DFCB, no? Still, we have the value of 0.57. The next is DFCD. DFCD is KCD, which is 3I over 16 divided by the summation of K I over 4 plus 3I over 16. Okay. So still, pareha siyang value sa DFBA, 0.43. Okay. Next, DFDC. So, diri na. Pinaka-last padulong diri. No? So, DFDC is still ang pinaka-end man siya, then simple support. So, ang value sa distribution factor is equal to 1.0. Okay. So, umana ta sa relative stiffness or modified stiffness. Umana po ta sa distribution factor. So, the next step is to compute the fixed end moments. Okay. So, kanina itong magkapareha basta symmetric, the fixed end. So, fixed end moment formula for uniformly distributed load. So, AB is equal to FEM, FEM at A first span AB. So, yan na lang AB, BA. Double L squared over 12. So, you have to memorize jud no formulas. So, W is 6,000 Newton or 6 kilonewton times L na 4. Okay, pili value. So, that is 8 kilonewton meter. The next is the fixed end moment for the span BC. So, pareha ra gyapon kay kuan man siya kanang symmetric. Dito lang na mag-change siya sign. Pag-abot na sa katong balancing na sa joint, balancing na sa moments. So, PL over 8, no? PL over 8. Formula for fixed end moment sa midspan ang concentrated load. So we have P of 6, sakto ba? 6 kilonewton times 4 divided by 8. Okay, compute. So we have 3. Okay. Next is the triangular. So there is triangular kung pasabot nga dili na magkapareha ang fixed end moments. Okay. Lahi ang formula sa katong na ay 0, lahi po na ang formula sa maximum nga load niya. So FEM CB or C is WL squared over 30. So pag memorize ninyo, pag triangle gani, kung asa tong talinis, no, na dia ang 3. Pag mahapon tong maximum, so dili siya CB. CD ni CD. So DC WL squared over 20. Kung ahapon tong kuan maximum, iba anak man na. So diha si 20, diri si 30. Something nga pag para dali lang ninyo dumdumon. Di ba naman na triangular loading FEM. So WL squared over 30, yan na niya pagdumdum. Then WL squared over 20. Okay, yan na lang. Para para dali lang ninyo madumduman. So dito lang ako isulat ha. Answer lang ta diretso. So W is 9 kilonewton per meter. So 9 times 4 squared over 30. So you have the value of 4.8 kilonewton meter. Then change it to 20. You have 7.2. Okay, 7.2 kilonewton meter. So, tana tayo mga values sa mga importante. Distribution factors. Then the fixed end moments. So, magbuhat ng taog. So, itong buhaton. Balancing. So, pila na siya ka-span. So, kani siya si kunan ni. Okay. A C D. Yeah. Isulat nimo ang distribution factor DF 1.0 1.0 Nawa ang puti. Okay na lang. 1.0, 0.43, 0.57, 0.57, 0.43, and 1.0. Okay, so FEM pila? We have 8, then 8 pod, then 3 and 3, 4.8 and 7.2. Okay, so again, basta fixed end movement, ang rotation importante, then the sign convention is important also. So pag left negative, pag right positive, left negative, right positive, left negative, and right positive. Okay, so kung say sunod na itong button, we need to balance the joints. So to balance the joint, again, i-add nimo. So ito'y technique, i-add, multiply, then change the sign. Okay, so nasubay ninyo, i-add ninyo ang FEM, multiply, change the sign. Karon so dire, wala man kay ma-add, diretso ra nimo multiply, then change the sign. So proceed ta. So negative 8 plus 0, so negative 8 times 1, negative 8. Okay, so that is positive 8. Then here, 8 minus 3, that is 5. Then 5 times 0.43, we have 2.15. Then change the sign, we have negative 2.15. Then still 8 minus 3, 5. 5 times 0.57. So 5 times 0.57. We have 2.85 positive, but change the sign. So negative 2.85. Then still add nimo ang 3 plus 3 minus 4.8. Negative 1.8 multiply by 0.57. So we have negative 1.03. Then change the sign, we have positive 1.03. 3 minus 4.8, negative 1.8 multiplied by 0.43, negative 0.77. Then change the sign, we have positive 0.77. Then 7.2 times 1 is still 7.2. Change the sign, negative 7.2. Okay, so nanatay kuan so may pasabutan ni nanatay isa ka cycle, no? So kani siya one cycle na ni. So proceed ta sa next cycle para mas accurate siya. So we have the carryover movement. So pag-carry, half of this transfer diri para ma-transfer ang moment from A to B nga support. So that is 4 positive. Then half of this one transfer diri ug half pud ani transfer diri So pilay half sa 1.03. We have 0.52. Then half of negative 2.85. We have negative 1.43. Then next is half na pud aning kini. So negative 7.2 divided by 2, we have negative 3.6. Okay, so nga nung wala naman tani half dire ug mo half pud ani dire pikas. Anong dili naman ta sa mo half sa isika sides? It is because even if mo half ka and then mag-balance na po ka sa joint, it will always end up nga mag-add ka og 0. Diba? Kabantay ka negative 8 ug positive 8, then positive 7.2 negative 7.2. So useless. So dili na lang nimo apilon diha. Okay, so nanakay moment, every time nga nakay moment, imo siyang i-balance. Okay. So 4 plus, so same concept, no? Add nimo, multiply sa distribution factor, then change the sign. Add nimo, multiplied by the distribution factor, then change the sign. Add, multiply, add, multiply. Okay. Okay, so 4 plus 0.52, we have 4.52 times 0.43, we have 1.94 positive, so we have a negative, oops, change na itong color, negative 1.94. And same, 4 plus 0.52 times 0.57, we have 2.57 positive, so negative 2.58. So same goes, no? Negative 1.43 minus 3.6, negative 5.03 times 0.57, we have negative 2.87, so positive 2.87. Same gyapon, negative 1.43 plus negative 3.6 multiplied by 0.43 distribution factor. So negative 2.16, then convert the sign, we have a positive 2.16. Okay, so nanatay ikaduha nga cycle. So testing na to up to 3 cycle lang. Okay, so carry over na po ka. For the third cycle, carry over. So that is half ani ug half pud ani. Wala na kay makeri pa dong diri. And dili pud nimo siya i-carry ning 1.94 pa dong diri kay motong gingon pa zero ra gyapon siya. Basta kuan sa ends. So pila ni? Half of your 2.87, 1.44. Basta carry over, do not change the sign. May change lang ka og sign pag balancing the joint. change the sign at balancing the joints. Okay, so half of your 2.58, we have 1.29. Negative. Negative 1.29. Okay, so last, balance the joint. So, i-add nimo, wala na kayo ma-add, no? 1.44 times 0.43. So, 0.62. Change the sign, negative 0.62. Then 1.44 times 0.57, we have 0.82. Change the sign, negative 0.82. Okay. Then next is negative 1.29, wala na kayo ma-add, times 0.57, we have negative 0.74. Then change the sign, we have positive 0.74. Okay, so last, 1.29, negative 1.29 multiplied by 0.43, we have negative 0.55. Change the sign, so positive 0.55. So, the last step, kung dili na ka mag-add pa og isa ka cycle, is to sum up moments. Okay, so summing up, 8 plus negative 8, 0. Then 8, then this one, add nimo pila, 8 minus 2.15 plus 4 minus 1.94 minus 0.62. So 7.29 positive. Then kanina po negative 3, pila na siya, negative 3 minus 2.85 plus 0.52 minus 2.58 plus 1.44 minus 0.82, negative 7.29. So mabalaan nimo nga sakto yung balancing kung equal ang values or almost equal ang values. So sa C na punta, we have 3 plus 1.03 minus 1.43 plus 2.87 minus 1.29 minus 0.74. We have 3.44. Sakto ba? 3, 1.03, negative 1.43, positive 2.87, negative 1.29, o uy, mali din eh, positive din eh, 0.74. So 4.92. 4.92. Okay, so last na yun nga addition. So negative 4.8 plus 0.77 minus 3.6 plus 2.16 plus 0.55, still negative 4.92, then 0. Okay. So this one is the moment at A equal to 0. And kani, mag-prevail ang negative pag internal moment. Mag-prevail ang negative. So that is, moment at B is negative 7.29 kilonewton meter. Moment at C, mag-prevail ang negative, so negative 4.92 kilonewton meter. Then moment at D is 0. Okay, so mo na siya yung mga answers. You can check or you can try solving this again, or solving one problem using fixed end moment or moment distribution, then recheck it with 3-moment equation para makita ninyo kung hapit-hapit ra. Dili gid siya mag-same og value, no, pero approximately duol-duol ra sila. Okay, so that's all.